Hello, Sagittarius. Welcome to Josie K Tarot. I'm Josie K, and this is the second half of September of 2020 spiritual guidance reading. I'm going to be starting out with the wisdom, of the Oracle deck. Ooh, feeling like you have an empty cup, but Spirit saying continue to build upon your foundation, or that's what you'll be working on or towards, Sagittarius, during the second half of November of 2020. So again, I'm bringing in the wisdom of the Oracle deck by Colette Baron Reed. Dear Lord, Spirit, Guides, and Angels, please bless whichever Sagittarius I'm reading for during this general reading. Sun, Moon, or Rising, male or female, Venus, Saturn, Pluto, Jupiter, and so on. Bless them with clearly defined messages regarding the energy surrounding them and available for them to work with in the second half of November of 2020. So right off the bat, we've got a Sagittarius who is contemplating a soulmate. Is this my soulmate? Are these my peeps? How do I connect with family and friends? What do I want to create next? Okay, so by mid-November of 2020, we have a Sagittarius in the thoughts position of the circle spread, the co-create energy. So this is a Sag who has all of this wisdom and knowledge here being represented by the owl, who is looking at this, I want to say cougar, looking at whether or not you should create Sagittarius with this person, place, circumstance, situation or not. Is this my soulmate? Or as I co-create with this person, place, circumstance, situation, will this leopard devour my soul? So there's a little bit of indecision about moving forward when it comes to some form of foundation here. So in the relationship sector of the circle spread, during the week of the 16th, we have a Sagittarius who has the orphaned energies, who's feeling a little bit left out and or forgotten. We need to remember that the path here is for us to discover our purpose, to get excited about life, to be able to share our gifts and talents and skills with others. So if you're feeling left out because of another person, place, circumstance, situation, Spirit is guiding you to get clear with yourself about the action steps Spirit's trying to guide you to take. Spirit is trying to nudge you to let go of what you've been feeling forgotten about and to co-create with a soulmate, right? This could be a soul purpose, a soul connection, person, place, circumstance, situation, or environment. Now, in the creative aspects position during the second half of November of 2020, Sagittarius has the 2 the sea energies. So this is Spirit telling Sag, you know what? We will help you to manifest whatever you so choose. So pray to Spirit for the wind and the waves so that we can guide you into the correct direction. Okay, so in the actions position, yeah, we have a Sag here who is trying to figure out who is or who is not the right one for you when it comes to a soulmate. What action steps should I take because I'm feeling orphaned, left out, or forgotten? Should I co-create with another person, place, circumstance, situation? And Spirit's saying a big fat yes. So in the emotional aspects position by the last week of November of 2020, trust that Spirit is telling you, Sag, with the milk and honey energies, that things are going to ebb and flow and turn out beautifully. There's going to be blue skies and rainbows. And rainbows to me represent aha moments. And this will happen emotionally. People will write me and tell me I had that aha moment and this is how it transpired, which is awesome. So thank you for doing that. Now in the subconscious position of the circle spread, we have a leg up. So this is Spirit saying, remember that when you see this card in your spread, that Spirit is helping to guide you into a foundation, right? With the number 4 representing your foundation, number 3 representing the Holy Trinity, Father, Son, Holy Ghost. 3 plus 4 is 7. 7 is a very spiritual number. It's time to reflect on how far you have come, who you've become, and now how you are going to move forward with hope, faith, and trust. That even though you may have felt left out, forgotten, that Spirit is guiding you forward with a soulmate to flow in this milk and honey energy emotionally. So in the day-to-day aspects position, as you continue to pray, right? We've got the to the sea energies, creating prayer, praying specifically for a beautiful new direction. And if you are unaware of that direction, Spirit's saying, hand your worries to Spirit and ask Spirit to please guide you into the direction of your highest, best outcome. So number 7, again, a very spiritual time. Is this my soulmate? Should I co-create so that I can step into the energies of milk and honey for at some point in time? And maybe it's happening on November 12th. Today's November 6th. There's some form of change in the wind. In the thoughts area, day to day, waiting on a soulmate connection, circumstance, situation that is meant to be. So in the inner strengths position, Spirit is giving this Sagittarius the strength to realize, again, you are the owl. You have obtained a lot of wisdom and knowledge. And eventually, you're going to have a deep knowing or understanding. So this is going to be 2 different ways for different Sagittariuses. Some are going to look at a soulmate that they thought was their soulmate, and then they start to take action to realize, you know what, this isn't the right one for me. Therefore, I'm going to move into a new direction and flow in my own milk and honey. For others, there's a deep knowing that you may have been wanting to take action to go away from a connection that is a soulmate connection. But let's clarify in a 3-card spread to my right with the same Wisdom of the Oracle deck. For clarification, the first couple cards here, again, are reiterating mid-November for this Sag. So we have inner chaos and conflict, conflicted, feeling left out. Trust that Spirit is giving you a leg up, and that right now, that Spirit is listening to your prayers. They're listening to what you want for them to help you create, which would be a positive outcome, right? We've got the past, here, and the future. So we have a Sag mid-November who is a little bit conflicted, and Spirit saying, look at the past, how much you have learned before taking a step into the future. For some form of exciting offer or opportunity, that yang energy is going to fill your cup. So in the meantime, they're saying, remain poised and observe. You've done a lot of work, and eventually you will be able to go the distance. So a lot of people are still in the stop and go energy, waiting for things to move forward. Look at this. So even during the week of the 16th, I'm going to say November 16th to around the 22nd of 2020, there's still this thinking energy, right? Trusting and having faith that Spirit will bring you the right wind and waves to put you into the right direction, the highest, best path for your future. So we do have the round and round energies. This is about unhealthy patterns, behaviors, or cycles in yourself or another. Some of you may be overthinking that a little bit. Some are going to be wondering, why did these things have to happen in these previous chapters? Well, everything happens for a reason when this card shows up, and Spirit's saying, take all that you have learned, connect and discuss who and or what you'd like to create in connection to another so you're on the same page. For a new life energy is trying to open up for you or for you and another. And this is what you're going to be observing or feeling during the second half of November of 2020 Sag. So yeah, it's time to plant seeds, goals, and intentions. To see and pray for the highest, best result. Which path, which idea, which opportunity is going to grow and prosper. I feel like Spirit's saying when it comes to your tribe, your family, your friends, as you are planting new seeds, goals, and intentions, remain flexible, for eventually something is going to grow and prosper. So if you haven't been sleeping enough, and I'm getting this for quite a few people, take some time to allow yourself to nap, because that will help you to free your mind for a little bit and clean your mind of negative thoughts, feelings, or worries. They're saying breathe, maybe do some breathing exercises, right? Inhale for 5, hold for 8, blow out for 11. Do that for about maybe 3-4 times, and you will feel a greater balance. You'll feel more content See, they're sending in a higher power here regarding your foundation with the number 4. And remember, Spirit's saying we are going to show you something that's going to fill a cup whereby you have been feeling a little bit empty, maybe in the area of relationships. Yeah, see, a message is going to come with a message in the bottle energy. Or maybe it happens between November 12th and 15th of 2020. And Spirit's saying, pay attention to the signs and synchronicities. A lot of things are going to be taking place in the area of home, moving home, changing homes, creating a business, working from home. And you're kind of standing between worlds here, which is happening for the collective, right? Spirit with the number 3 is shifting us from all that was into a better direction, because the old path in some way no longer serves the collective, and it's different for everyone. So we have Spirit saying, use your imagination, for that will bring you peace. And when the time is right, and Spirit's working on it with the TikTok energy, what you are hoping, wishing, and praying for will come when the time is right. And then you'll know when that doorway opens that it is time to go. How will you know? Because as you are building some form of foundation, this could be a hobby, gift, talent, skill, project, idea, or a physical foundation in a new direction, a change in the area of home. Maybe that affects home and family. Spirit is giving you the building blocks energies to create a solid foundation beneath you, which will simultaneously create a more solid foundation within your soul. Why? Because as you start to recognize goals and intentions, Spirit is giving you a magical key to help make these goals and intentions come true for you. You have been blessed, and balance is on its way. But Spirit's saying things need to be done by the book, right? One thing at a time, one step at a time, because eventually there is going to be a change in the wind here. So I want to clarify what this is about. I like to use the Gypsy Oracle deck because it kind of specifies for me a particular person, place, circumstance, situation, or environment that Spirit would like to clarify and or provide spiritual guidance about. All right, so we have a soulmate and a change in the area of home. Okay, that's the energy that'll be surrounding this particular Sagittarius during this general reading by mid-November. And in the thoughts of this Sagittarius, we have, should I or should I not co-create with another, with this leopard? And here we have conversation. So this Sag is thinking about having a conversation with a soulmate regarding a change in the area of home, family, or business, because this Sagittarius is trying to contemplate, should I or should I not create with these people, this person, or can I yet? I'm still getting, hold on. In the relationship sector, yeah, I feel like, Sag, you're hoping that someone will come and help and provide and support you in some way, or you're hoping to do that for someone else. Maybe you've been trying to give, help, provide, support another, but you're still feeling orphaned, left out, or forgotten. It may be that you want to stay in one location as you're planning a new direction, and you're not quite sure if you are ready for this new direction, because then you have to have communication with others. You feel like you need to heal some form of change. It's like you want to make this change, but you want to also explain this change to others in a way that is healing, or that will heal you in relation to another or others. Wow. So in the creative aspects position during the second half of November of 2020, again, Spirit's saying, pray to us to lift the weight off of you and to guide you into the right direction. For Spirit is going to push this metaphorical boat of yours with magical winds and waves into the direction of pleasure-seeking energy, right? Of celebrating change. So in the actions position, we have communication, messenger energy. So someone here is going to want to take action, to communicate that something or someone is not for you. Emotionally, things are flowing beautifully, and here comes this aha moment. Communication is coming in, or I've been communicating with other people regarding a change in the area of home or family. I want to maybe connect with someone and go and create a good time here. But I am indecisive as to maybe which person is or is not the right one to move forward with. So there could be a little bit of temptation that comes in here during the second half of November, maybe even closer to the last half of November of 2020 for this Sag. So emotionally, we have the milk and honey energies, and then we have despair. I think it's this aha moment regarding communication and someone that you maybe thought wasn't for you, that heals you from energies of despair, that instead of fearing conversations with others gets you excited to communicate because you are starting to realize which changes, which person, which circumstance really brings you joy, and that spirit has led you in the proper direction. So in the subconscious position, remember when it comes to gifts, talents, gifts, talents, skills, offers, or opportunities, Spirit is going to bring to your attention some form of offer. And you're going to realize subconsciously that this was indeed a blessed gift. That's what this change in the wind is about. In fact, I feel like this Sagittarius is going from I want to communicate with someone else because I don't feel someone I'm with is for me, and therefore I want to go pleasure seek and share that I am full of despair and feeling forgotten in hopes that someone will come and heal me. And all of a sudden, boom, there's a shift in perspective. There's a change in the wind. This Sagittarius is going from I was going to go elsewhere, but now I see this gift. I have recognized this communication. I've had this aha moment. And now maybe I want to marry the one that I didn't think was the right one for me. So in the inner strengths position, Spirit's giving you the strength to just trust in your intuition during the second half of November, for you're going to have a deep knowing, a deep understanding when it comes to the wife energy, when it comes to communication regarding some form of partner, tied to changes in the area of home and family, where this Sag is going to shift their perspective from I don't want to co-create with this person to I do now, because of a gift, because of an offer, an opportunity, because of some form of help. So in a 3-card summary to my left with the same Gypsy Oracle deck, we've got mid-November being represented and confirmed by hope. Some are hoping for an ending. Some are hoping for some form of transformation to take place mid-November. There's a spiritual transformation here. Again, an offer or an opportunity or a gift that comes in relation to another or others. I'm trying to get a day or a date. Some of you may know by mid-November that this misfortune is burning away and you are feeling transformed. Some of you are sighing in awe because of a service, an opportunity. Someone opens up a doorway and boom, there's celebration and cheerfulness. So we have cheerfulness here during the week of the 16th, but we also have falseness. I think this Sag was ready to go away in a new direction because they thought someone wasn't for them, but now there's a state of healing. Someone has grown and evolved. And now I'm getting from the 16th to the 22nd we have arrogance, we have ego, we have allowing your light to shine, shifting from what was into letting your light shine and become more. And it's this process, it's like a shift in perspective that is bringing stability and contentment with the melancholy energy. I felt stuck or trapped with the prison energy, but now I have the priest energy where I know right from wrong, yes from no, moral from immoral. I've been waiting on a sweetheart. I've been waiting on, yes, someone in my life, and now along comes this lover energy and communication, which confuses this Sag. Is this the right one for me, or is it not? And then like Sag does the turnaround and travels back towards love again because of a surprise fortune. Wanting to reunite, and then we have money. So by the last week in November of 2020, we have a Sag that's kind of sitting here reflecting, feeling a little bit alone and forgotten still, contemplating an ending, thinking that something is ending, fearing that you brought upon this soldier energy of kind of being cold and closed off, or someone else was. And then we have sorrow here. It's like sorrow was stealing your peace of mind. But now this young woman who has grown and evolved, be it you or another, is receiving some form of consolation prize, some form of offer or opportunity from a Lord energy. This could be a father figure, this could be a grandfather figure, this could be someone in a leadership position, or it could be that the person you're connecting with is stepping into a leadership position of sorts. So yeah, sit in the here and now, contemplate what unhealthy patterns, behaviors, or cycles need to fall away completely. Maybe there's old things in the past that happened that kind of are triggering you once again, because Spirit's trying to bring you balance, but it's coming in one step at a time, right? Divine timing is at work, but certain things need to fall into place before divine timing evolves. So you're kind of sitting here between worlds, and you can either choose to focus on despair, or you can choose to trust that Spirit wants to put you into this milk and honey energy, whereby eventually, because of a gift, you may shift and go back to someone who is right for you. Now others, you may be thinking about an old commitment, partnership, marriage, etc. But I think a new communication is going to help you to let go. I think somebody thought about that past person because they wanted to have a good time and because they were feeling a little bit alone here. But hold the course. Now, I'm going to close by bringing in a message of the overall energies that will be surrounding this Sag during the second half of November of 2020. Please clarify and provide overall messages for this Sag. Celebration. So Sag, the card says, in the second half of November of 2020, that this is a wonderful time in your life. Difficulties fall away, and the light at the end of the tunnel is a star that you can wish upon. The timing is right to make long-term plans for a joyful future. So have faith that things are going to turn out beautifully. Should these messages have resonated for you and you have further questions about your own personal journey, feel free to write me for a personal reading at my email, which is josiek42@gmail.com. I offer a 1 month, 3 month, 6 month, and yearly reading, and my price list will be in the box below this video. I am still offering the fall special, which is a 15-minute video reading for just $25 if you'd like to give it a try. So thank you so much for stopping by. Thank you so very much to those of you who have liked, shared, and subscribed, who have even donated to keep the channel up and running. Thank you. Thank you to those of you who have attended the Wednesday live video Zoomcast face-to-face, where we discuss the energies and how our personal readings are transpiring before us and in the eyes of others. Thank you for attending the live video podcast on YouTube, which is a chat session and which is the only session whereby I offer a one-question reading for a minimum of a $10 donation. Take care and happy Thanksgiving.